Ghetto culture is ruining streaming. In this video, I'm going to explain to you guys why watching streamers 24/7 is making you a loser. I've already made this video before. In fact, I wasn't planning on making this video today, but I had to do something. You guys have disrupted my normal broadcasting schedule because of the ridiculousness that I am seeing on the internet right now. I just finished watching some of the clips from Streamer University, even though I told myself that I wasn't going to watch anything from that event because I thought it was a waste of time. I thought it was immature, and I thought it was a regression for American culture in general, especially Black culture. But I had to come on here after seeing what I saw there and the ramifications that I think that it has in society, which are having more kids crash out, having more kids act a fool, having more people think that being an idiot in public, being a nuisance, is how you make it into content creation. I hate to say it because I like Kai Cenat, I like AMP, I really do, and I hope people don't think that I'm a hater and that I don't like their content in particular, but I don't like what their content does to the youth. Kai Cenat, AMP are geniuses. Seriously, they beat the game. They really did. But at what cost? At what cost? People are out here selling their soul, their whole identity to become famous on the internet, making themselves look like clowns, losing their identity just for a little clout. One thing that annoys me the most is this new culture that we've had for the past 10, 15 years of it's just a prank. Just because you have a camera and just because you're making content doesn't mean you have a free pass to do whatever you want in society. Doesn't mean you can go into a business and be a complete jackass. Yes, JDon, I'm talking to you. And get away with it. Just saying it's a prank is not a get out of free jail card. And I don't know when y'all lost your minds, when y'all went crazy and started thinking that you can do whatever you want with impunity and then just say, oh, it's a prank, it's a prank, it's a prank, and get out of it. That's not how the world works. There's a combination of things that I'm seeing that is pissing me off. The fact that you think that you can just do whatever you want, you've ruined it for everyone else, by the way. I just want to make that clear. Because now I can't go to an event with my camera. I can't go to Disney or SeaWorld with my camera. I can't go anywhere because they think I'm one of you. They think I'm one of the clowns. You've made content creation clown culture. It has to stop. It really does. Streamer University was a good idea. First of all, it's not a novel idea. It's not a groundbreaking idea, but it was a good idea. But the clip farming and the rage bait needs to stop. The whole internet has been ruined. And I hate to do this. People are going to get mad. You're not going to like what I'm about to say. But Black culture is a key component to this rage bait. One of the only cultures that I see that constantly humiliates themselves on the internet for attention, for validation. And when you call it out, people say that you're the Uncle Tom for telling the truth, for saying this. Look at these guys acting like clowns. Look at these guys embarrassing themselves. Look at these guys being extra as hell just for attention. It needs to stop. The entire generation is being ruined by this idea that you got to do whatever it takes to get famous at whatever cost. Look at Black Boy Max. Black Boy Max literally sold his soul. He thinks he's a diva. A diva. You ain't no diva. You're a bad influence to the youth. That's what you are. And I hate to call him out like that. People are going to get on me for saying it. But OJ was right. Now, OJ wasn't the best messenger. In fact, he was the completely wrong messenger because he's a clown too. But he was right. We need to do better, man. This society is collapsing all around us, and you guys are a key factor in its collapse. What are we doing? Whatever happened to being educated, to being sophisticated, to aspiring to be better? Y'all let the internet, y'all let the matrix take over your entire life. Jumping around, jumping through hoops, being the clown because you want to get a little bit of fame. Worst part is you're not even getting the fame. You're just getting used. 99% of you will never, ever make it to the top echelon of content creators. And the people that are sitting at home just imitating, y'all ain't even going to get to my level. And I'm level 1. It's all a lie. It's all fake. People have completely lost their critical thinking skills. They can't even watch a video and determine if it's real or not. All of the clips, because that's all it is. Clip farming. That's the new thing. I remember when clips were just organic. Your friend sent you something, it was because it was actually going viral, because it was actually funny, and it was actually a moment. But now everything is fabricated. And these younger people, I've talked to them. I stream. I'm a streamer. That's what makes it crazy. I'm telling you that watching streams and behaving that way makes you a complete loser, and I'm a streamer. I'm starting to realize that the tide is against me. Doesn't matter what kind of content I create. I could be out here trying to teach you guys how to make money, how to be successful, motivated, disciplined. Doesn't matter, because the majority of people that are watching streams are not interested in that kind of content. They're interested in slop. They're interested in clowns. They're interested in seeing the lie fed to them. And I've talked to these people in my streams, and I've told them, that's fake. That's a script. Can you guys not see? Can you guys not see the acting? I don't understand how these young people have no critical thinking skills. They have no objectivity. They're not able to look at somebody's body language and determine if it's real or not. I don't know if it's a level of autism, if there's something in the water, if they're just brainwashed, because I've seen so many things that are obviously fake. I'm not even talking about like something that's hard to determine. I'm talking about stuff that is it's obviously fake. You can just look at it and tell it's fake. And I talked to some fucking 19-year-old, 20-year-old, and I'm like, yo, why are you talking about this shit like it's real? Why are you making videos about it? Why are you so excited about this? And I tell them, you know it's fake, right? You know that's a script, right? Look at the guy's body. Look at the guy's body language. Look how he's talking. Look at how he's pretending to be mad, but he's also laughing at the same time. Can you not see that? And it's like, it doesn't compute. It doesn't compute. It's really troubling. It's really disturbing to see how lost this generation is. Losers. Losers, man. Do you guys not want to add up to anything in life? Do you have no goals, no aspirations, no personal journey that you want to go on other than consuming? Because that's all it is. They've taken away your personality. Who the hell is going to stand in a line for 16 hours for slop content just to see a guy? Make it make sense. Running around, going to supermarkets, going to fast food joints, going to amusement parks, and being a fool, being an idiot. Going to the hood. Talk about a lack of awareness. Talk about not being able to read the room. Going to the hood and trying to run pranks. Bro, it's just a prank. It's just a prank. I just spit in your food, but it's just a prank. And you think that shit's gonna fly. Not everybody's a prop in your stupid little game. It's extremely disrespectful and it's extremely narcissistic to think that just saying it's a prank is going to get you out of any problem you get into. And what they're essentially saying when they do that is, I am allowed to do whatever I want to you because you're a prop in my little entertainment circle that I'm creating. So shut the fuck up and let me use you for my video so I can make money and get famous. Think about it. Really think about it. Break it down, man. Does it make sense? And I hate to blame these guys, but I got to do it. I got to blame the Kai Cenats. I got to blame the Rakais. I got to blame the DDGs. I got to blame all of these content creators, man. All of the ones that run around acting a fool. The Aiden Rosses, the fucking, even Sneeko. It's crazy because even the desktop streamers, even the streamers that try to elevate, still go out there and do some foolishness for a click. Y'all need to do better, man. It's annoying. Streaming culture is ruined. It's destroyed. You guys don't even know what the purpose of streaming is. It's not to act a fool. It's not to be fake. This is the same thing that happens with all content creation. That's why I say content creation is ruined now. And I don't want to make videos like this. I really don't. I've said it before. I don't want to make videos about YouTube. I don't want to make videos about content. I don't want to make content about content, but I had to come on here and say it. Somebody has to say it. Y'all are cooked. You're cooked. Running around like you're kids. That's the worst part about it. You're not even kids. You're grown-ass adults. Adults. You need to do better. You need to come on here and start talking about real life. Start talking about how to make money, how to be successful. Start talking about music. Start talking about art. Start being creative. Try to help somebody other than yourself. The key component, the crux of this whole thing is selfishness. That's all it is. The content creators, they just want to get fame. They just want to get attention. They don't care what it costs. They don't care who it affects. They don't care what they break, what they damage. They don't care if the entire society around them gets destroyed as long as they get their 15 minutes of fame. Ruining the entire society. The ghetto hood culture. Trying to act tough on camera when you ain't ever been tough in your life. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Do better. And if you're a viewer, wake up. Wake up. Go outside. Touch grass. Go get an education. Don't believe this fucking lie they're selling you. College is a scam. Everything in life is a scam. Everything in life is a scam. But I bet you if you get a fucking degree, you're going to be better off than having nothing at all. Don't buy into it, man. Everybody wants to be the entrepreneur. Everybody wants to be the clout person. Everybody wants to have the fame. Everybody wants the cameras on them. But not everybody can go down that path. Not everybody can go down that path. And running down that path blindly, doing whatever it takes to get famous is a dangerous fucking game. You might be able to make it. You might be able to get into Streamer University like that kid. I can't remember his name. But that's a dangerous game. And how long is that fame going to last? That's the other thing. Building something slowly, step by step, with the foundation has way more value than rushing the steps, making yourself a clown, doing the humiliation game for fame. Because your fame, even if you get it, is not going to last even 15 minutes. And then you're going to be high and dry and your reputation is going to be destroyed. But the choice is yours. A lot of y'all want the easy way out. I've been saying it. Like I said, I wasn't planning on making this video. I was planning on making part 2 of my motivational series. But I had to come on here and talk about this because it's really just getting out of hand. Streamer University exacerbates the problem. Has more people going out there and trying to act like idiots. They think that being a content creator, being a streamer, requires you to be a fucking idiot at this point. That's what they think. And that's because the people at the top give them that impression. And before I go, you know what I found really funny? That Kai Cenat and those guys were upset because people at Streamer University were acting a fool. They were destroying the property. They were throwing water and food condiments and just acting like idiots, destroying everything, being ghetto, hood, trash humans, basically. And I'm thinking to myself while I'm watching the clips, why are you getting mad, homie? Is this not what you wanted? The average Kai Cenat AMP viewer has seen you guys trash an entire house, has seen you guys act wild, act like hood niggas, So what did you expect the people to do? You think that your viewers have enough critical thinking skills to realize that they don't know you and that they have to have some level of respect towards you? No, they're not. They don't have that level of critical thinking skill. They think that they're on your level. So when you run into them, they're going to be disrespectful to you. They're going to throw water on you. They're going to throw flour on you. They're not going to listen to you because you've created an unruly class of people. That's what you guys don't get. As a content creator, if you're making slop content, if you're doing pranks, if you're being an idiot out there, aka Gideon, don't expect your fucking audience to meet up with you and be respectful towards you. You're a clown. You're going to be treated accordingly. So even the content creators are lacking a certain level of critical thinking. They really think that they're famous because they're cool or chill or interesting. But in reality, they're famous because they're being jackasses. They're being famous because they're doing the most. And other rebellious kids who don't have any direction in their life see that and they aspire to do the same. Doesn't mean that you're cool because you're cool. We're not laughing with you. We're laughing at you. You're being a clown. And that shit will ruin your entire life. I'm telling you right now. Going down that path is a recipe for disaster. Because every generation, every group of people that does it has to be more extreme than the last. They got to do whatever. And when you're doing whatever, especially on camera, you're documenting your whole legal case against you, you're cooked. You're done. We need to get back to basics, man. Or this shit is over. It's over. Videos like this, people are not going to like it. And I didn't even go as deep as I really wanted to go. I could go deeper than this. Maybe I will in a future video. I don't know. Because I don't want to get too much hate on it. But I have to tell y'all the truth. Black culture, hood culture, ruining streaming. I said it. You can hold that against me if you want, but it's the truth. Wake up. We got to do better. I'm out. Peace.